Hello everyone and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance. My name's Yusung. We started off strong last episode, our first episode with a win with Isaac, and you'll notice that because we got the item Brimstone, we also now have a new character, Azazel, unlocked. Now Azazel is very easy. He's a very overpowered character. So let's hit the start button, but I don't want you to get the wrong idea, okay? I don't want you to be thinking like, hey Yusung, why did it take you over 600 hours to finish this game if the game is so easy? That's because this game has a lot of, how do I want to phrase this? Garbage? No, that's not what I want to say. This game, I want to say this in the most loving way possible. This game also has some brutally masochistic characters to it. And so we'll eventually get to those, don't worry. It's going to be actually pain. But right now, Azazel, we can play as Azazel, and he's really strong. And in fact, we might be able to fit 2 runs in with this character if it goes quickly enough. Now, you'll notice that instead of firing tears, Azazel just fires a brimstone shot, which is incredible. We also got contract from below, which means that I think room rewards, yeah, normally we would have just gotten 1 bomb there, but now that we have contract from below, those rewards are going to be doubled, which is really nice. Or maybe they just have a chance to be doubled. How am I doing today? I'm doing all right. I'm going to be honest with you. I need to stop watching documentaries, okay? I love watching documentaries because it's you get to meet people you would have never met. You get to visit, quote unquote, different countries and see what things are like there. I watched a documentary about fast fashion. Boy, oh boy, did it bum me out. And don't get me wrong, I'm glad to have watched that documentary because I feel like I've learned a lot more about the world. Probably could have skipped it. Probably should have checked in with myself before I started watching the documentary to be like, hey, Sung, are you in the mood to get bummed out for a while? If not, hey, maybe skip this one. Although it is really interesting. And I do love learning about things that genuinely want to make me change for the better. Like I'm Glinda from the musical Wicked. Okay, I can't be liable for the sounds that I make while playing the Binding of Isaac. It's all part of the process. Okay, let's go to the next floor. Because I'm yeah, I don't want to buy clothes from those fast fashion companies anymore. That's not, I no longer want to do that. I see that it all ends up in landfills. Plus, I don't know if you're the same, but I still wear a ton of clothes that I straight up got in high school with my mom. You know what I mean? And those clothes are still good. Granted, they're falling apart a little now, but I guess I'm very grateful that I don't have the urge to spend on clothes. What I do have the urge to spend on is I'll constantly be looking at computer parts, which that's just a hobby of mine now, watching the prices of GPUs go up and down, even though I have, no real desires to buy one immediately. I still like watching the news about it. I did not mean to push that bomb all the way over there. I also did not mean to do a lot of what I'm doing right now. Okay, we can take some puberty pills. If we get enough puberty pills, we actually become an adult, which I think means that I think we get an HP up because of that, which would be really nice. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad that my vices aren't necessarily clothing. My vices are I guess technology and computer parts and food. I think I tend to spend more on food and the delivery costs therein, rather on clothes. Which, don't get me wrong, I have thought to myself several times this past year, man, it would be nice to get some new clothes and just to have a change of pace. But at the same time, I realized that I don't go outside or see enough people nearly enough to merit actually having to buy clothes for a different occasion or whatever. So I think I'm doing pretty okay in terms of the old wardrobe. What is this pill? It's tears down. It's the worst. It means our brimstone is going to take longer to charge. Let's head to our item room before we fight the boss, because we're going to have to do this kind of backtracking eventually, right? Anyway. Yeah, I still wear clothes from high school. I mean, the most embarrassing part about the clothes from high school is because, is the fact that I watched a lot of Mad Men. Oh, little baggie has appeared. I watched a lot of Mad Men when I was in high school, and I straight up like wanted to be Don Draper. I know, bad dude. Shouldn't necessarily aspire to be that guy. But when you're in high school, you're just a little dummy, you know? You don't really know any better. And so what I did was I just wore a lot of collared shirts. And while those collared shirts have not made it into adult Yusung's wardrobe, the sweaters and stuff that I got alongside those buttoned shirts did. And so I still wear those clothes very constantly. Okay, so we unlocked some new items there. We have a lot of speed ups. I don't think we need to take this deal with the devil. If we resist the temptation to take a deal with the devil, you'll see now that we have a 33, I think 0.8 chance. Oh, I just unlocked so many people to get a deal with the angel. And now deal with the angels are a little bit better because you don't have to pay maximum HP. Uh-oh, we're 1 health away from dying right now. Oh no, because you don't have to pay max HP to get them. Oh yeah, the point is I'm wearing a blazer over a t-shirt today, and I got really self-conscious about it. I got really self-conscious because I think it's like I'm overdressing just to record a YouTube video, which like there's worse things. Like I could have murdered someone, you know? Why am I getting so stressed out? I could not have murdered someone, okay? That's not something that crosses my brain that often. I'm not saying that my activities today were either put on a nice outfit or murder someone, okay? It's a poor choice of words. Okay, give me the monies. But I think I bought this blazer when I was studying abroad in France. And it's like, okay, say the most obnoxious sentence imaginable without saying, tell me you're extremely obnoxious without telling me you're obnoxious. Okay, sure. I studied abroad. Don't get me wrong. Extremely privileged and lucky to be able to have done so. But I was in France and I realized like everyone there like dresses super, super nice. And then I walked into an H&M. Dude, I know I'm giving you conflicting information here, but this is before I watched the fast fashion documentaries, okay? I can't be blamed for that. We're also 1 hit away from dying. I'm actually terrified. That tears down pill was crazy bad. We don't even have a key for our item room, dude. We're screwed. Oh no, we're screwed. Give me a secret room here? Oh god. Okay, never mind. I guess I'll go frick myself then. The point is I bought this blazer like years and years ago, maybe like 4 or 5 years at this point, which makes me think like, you know, I'm not super guilty of the fast fashion stuff because I've been able to keep a lot of my garments for a long time, which I think has been really helpful. I don't even like go out of my way to take care of them. In fact, I think I probably wash them too often, you know? Okay. Really hoping for some HP ups from this boss, or like some nice HP ups from the deal with the angel. Are we really about to do this without getting hit once? This feels like it's dangerous. Okay, we're gonna take care of the riffraff before we get down to fighting Gertie here. Yeah, but I realized it wasn't illegal to wear a blazer in France or anywhere. And so I started wearing a blazer and it made me feel way more confident. I was like, okay, I don't even have to be self-conscious about this. I can either choose to feel that shame or choose to not feel that shame and just be like, I'm rocking this, you know? All right. Gertie is done. No hit accomplished. Baggie of pills, aka mom's coin purse, is not good. Maybe we can get the adult transformation. Health up is great. I apologize profusely. I'm excited is bad. It gives us a big speed, but it makes us take more damage. Range up is not terrible either. Let's see if we can't get a key and visit our item room here before we leave the floor. Okay, I know we could take broken syringe, but I'm pretty sure rusted key gives you a higher chance to find more keys, which we would very much like to do. 2 spirit hearts, aka soul hearts, and 1 more. Let's go. Okay, huge, massive turnaround on this floor. From 0 to hero. Wait, yeah, from 0 to hero. Sometimes I mess up idioms and I say them backwards. Like, I'm gonna just try to say it right now without thinking. I'm not stuck in here with you, you're stuck in here with me. That's correct. But sometimes in trying to say that idiom, I'll be like, you're not stuck in here with me, I'm stuck in here with you. I don't know, it'll be like, That sucks. Like, that sucks for me, you know? Tears up, shot speed down. That feels pretty good. Hopefully it counteracts that tears down that we had earlier. There has to be a secret room somewhere here, right? Nice. Okay. And we're really hoping for a key somewhere in here. There's no key, but that's okay. We can even try to go for the second secret room so that we can get our item here. If I were a second secret room, where would I be? I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea. So unfortunately, because of our luck here, we're not going to be able to go to our item room or our treasure room, but that's okay. Look at Isaac's trauma. Okay, what do we want to do here? We definitely want to get a real key, because it would also be great to open that chest right there. Yeah, the point is, it's not illegal to wear blazers. I also think that, like, we're feeling the effects of the I'm excited pill. It's speeding everything up. I also want to say, like, I really like fashion, and I know I'm giving you mixed signals. Like, you like fashion, but you don't like fast fashion. Oh, you hate capitalism, and yet you participate in that system, etc., etc. I really like fashion because it is a really intimate form of self-expression. Like, you can look at art in a museum and be like, hey, I like this art, but it doesn't like mean as much, in my opinion, as if you chose to like wear a specific, like one shirt over another. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, like, to be able to afford clothing is like a luxury, right? Like clothing that you enjoy wearing. I totally understand that. I totally understand that. But I genuinely enjoy how much you can like tell from a person based on the types of fabrics that they choose to adorn themselves with. Okay, take some bad damage there as a little treat. This room is really annoying because of course like the enemies are gonna pop up, but also these guys, we don't even have the range to safely fire at them from afar. Okay. My kingdom for a key, by the way. Wouldn't hurt to get a key from once in my GD life. Okay. And also we have mom's box of trinkets as our active item. So you'll see that every 4 rooms. Let's go. We can spawn a new thing. I'm gonna keep the key just because the key trinket, because I think it'll help us with our consumables problem. So because we have 2, we can also open up this chest. Another key. Stocks. We can also go into this. Booger tears. Okay, I think that's actually really, really good. I think boogers will stick to the boss and do damage over time, which is really, really helpful. I'm also an adult, okay? Being a real adult is being able to get excited over the use of boogers in a game, okay? That's creative. I know it's a little twisted and it's a little sick, but you're talking to a kid who read Captain Underpants. For those of you who don't know, Captain Underpants is an incredible series of children's novels where 2 middle school children hypnotize their principal. Is this right? So that whenever he hears a snap, he takes off all his clothes besides his underwear and becomes Captain Underpants and fights crime. I'm pretty sure this is correct. Now that I've described it back to you, it feels like a fever dream. Like there's no way that could ever possibly be correct, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. But okay, here's the real saving grace of Captain Underpants. Okay, they had this cool thing called the Fliporama, where they would put like you know, like a flip book. Like if you were to draw a flip book and you wanted to have someone like punching, right? You would draw one like this and then the next one like this. So they would just have this on one page and this on the other, and then you flip those pages really fast and it looks like a character's actually punching. It's honestly pretty cool, or it was very cool to me as a child. It still is to me as an adult. That series was really, really good. It like played around with grammar. Tell me you're a huge nerd without telling me you're a huge nerd. Yeah, I liked it because it played around with grammar, dude. No, it played around with grammar, like it spelled some things wrong purposefully, which I was like, hell yeah, Rage Against the Machine, brother, you know? And oh, stapler's really nice, and to deal with the angel. Holy Mantle. So Holy Mantle's amazing. Whenever we take damage, what whenever we take damage in a room. Oh, I don't think we can fight these guys yet. We're supposed to be able to blow the angel statues up, but that's okay. Holy Mantle will negate the first damage that we take in a room, which is really, really good. I'm pretty sure that just means we won the run. And it was like subversive because it was like, you know, it talked a lot about like farts and boogers and stuff. Oh, God. I'm laughing because I, before having this conversation, thought of myself as somewhat of an intellectual. Not really. Like, I also think I'm dumb as bricks, but like, you know, I went to college and stuff. But I'm like, yeah, that was Captain Underpants was honestly incredible. My I have a cousin. He's like, I think 10 or probably in his teenage years now in China. And my uncle, my nephew? Dude, I don't understand the difference between cousins and nephews. It's because in China, look, I hate to blame it on the cultural differences, right? But in China, like, we can take some damage here. You call everyone in your family like a different thing. Like you call your dad McButtson. No, look, all I'm saying is that like, the name for your aunt on your mother's side will be different than the name of your aunt for your father's side. And I don't mean name like Candace versus like Regina. I just mean names like the word aunt will be different. Like you'll have to use the specific word for mother's side or father's side. It's very confusing. And so like, because I had to kind of learn that as a child and I still don't really understand it now, like, the difference between nephews and cousins like really gets to me. What is a cousin? It means like a parent's sibling's son, right? Yeah. Whereas a nephew would mean my sibling's son. And I don't have any siblings. Okay, my cousin. Anyway, his father, my uncle, was like, do you have any book recommendations of like, you know, ways that would be more enjoyable to study English? And I was like, oh, hell yeah, Captain Underpants. But then I was like looking through it and I was like, oh my God, they purposely misspell some stuff. Like, I don't know if this is the greatest book to like practice your English skills with. So I was really sad because I feel like kids would really enjoy that. But I don't know. I was like talking to my parents about it and we ended up being like, yeah, it's probably a little too risky to give them purposefully misspelled material, you know? Like, we trained this one badly as a joke, etc., etc. Anyway, this run's going pretty well. Azazel is a really fun character, but Azazel is also a very, like, easy peasy character. And also, the fact that we have this holy mantle is just icing on the cake, you know? It's such a good, like, we didn't even need too many defensive items for Azazel, but it's such a good defensive item. So we could get this item, which would mean that the treasure rooms and the shops would require a penny instead of a key to get in. But I'm fine with just donating more to our donation machine, right? Because I hate to spoil it to you, but we do need to get it to 999 in order to get a certain achievement. So we can also blow up the shopkeeper, and sometimes the shopkeeper will have coins inside of him. The trinket that we just got, just to talk about the game a little, is really, really good. It's dim bulb, and what it does is that like whenever your active item, in this case Bob's Rotten Head, has no charge, aka a dim bulb, you get an all stats upgrade, which is really, really nice. Tears up, nice. We get to charge our little laser faster. And before we hastily exit this floor, we might as well take a search around for our treasure room, right? We don't need to just leave that on the table. Okay, that's a troll bomb. The thing about Isaac is that sometimes, like with some characters, where you can only take like one hit of damage for the entire run. I'm not joking, by the way. When you're not paying attention, you'll just die in like the worst way possible. I'm gonna take this even though I don't really enjoy it. You'll just die in the worst way possible, and you'll have no one to blame but yourself. I think Isaac genuinely is like when a monk trains by sitting underneath a waterfall. Is this true, or am I thinking of anime? I'm not sure if this has ever been done, but you know what I mean? It's like it teaches you a lot about your own mind and whenever you're like out of focus, you know? Also, the amount of times that I've just slammed my desk because something has gone wrong on Isaac is definitely in the double, if not, I would say double digits. Probably not triple digits, but probably higher double digits than I'd like to admit. Okay. Okay, we get to take one of these two items. I think this one's a little bit better. It gives us a halo of tears. Right. How does this work exactly? I think it should come into effect whenever we go into our first. Wait, how does this work? Isn't it supposed to give us a halo of tears? Oh, it's happening. Okay. So you can see the tears like slowly rotating around us. I think maybe because we have the laser shot instead of just regular tears, this item might not be as good as it is on other characters, because with other characters, you'll just have like a constant ring of tears around you, which will be really nice. Constant ring of tears is how I would describe my emotional state in high school. So this is why Stompy's nice. We just can stomp a bunch of rocks. But sometimes why Stompy is bad is because you can also stomp on those like rocks that explode, or you know, rocks that have spikes on them, etc., etc. So it's definitely a double-edged sword here. Let's use the stars here so that we can go to our item room. It's Cube Baby. Cube Baby, very very cute. Consolation prize gives us a little boost on our tears, as it is currently our lowest stat. I'm gonna say this. I think that babies don't respect me. Maybe they see me as like another baby and they're like, back off. But I don't know. I think, no, in reality, I'm just like, I'm pretty uncomfortable around babies because like I'm an only child and I haven't had a lot of experience with babies. Oh, damage and luck up. Let's go. And I think babies can tell that I'm uncomfortable sometimes. And then they're like, I'm just a baby. You expect me to be the bigger person here? False. I can't do that. Give me this. 2 of clubs. It doubles our bombs. We can just donate the rest of our money. And so like I don't really understand when, you know, when I'm hanging out with a baby, like what to do. And I'm pretty sure you don't need to do anything. Babies are probably just like very happy to chill, you know, and like to like crawl around and stuff. Okay. The mom fight happening right now. Going pretty well so far because we have such immense offensive power in Azazel. We achieved a Dark Boy. Nice. We also unlocked Leprosy. Cool, cool. I'm pretty sure we already were teleported in here. Yeah, so we can't really do anything about that. Oh, this is really cool. So, this is Boss Rush. So because we finished the mom fight under 20 minutes, we get to enter this, where it's like a boss gauntlet. But we get an item at the start. Unfortunately, these items aren't very good. And there's like 12 waves of bosses, which is really difficult to say. 12 uwu waves of uwu bosses, by the way. But if we are able to defeat all of them, which is this is gonna take forever because our damage is awful. I mean, it's okay, but it's nothing to write home about. We get another item after that. Also, Little Horn, if you could please stop teleporting for just a brief moment, that'd be amazing. Okay, also, we'll want to use our active every single wave. Okay, we missed completely because it'll give us the all stats upgrade from Dim Bulb, which is really, unfortunately, going to be a meaningful improvement to our damage here. Okay. And you can see our stats changing every single time our active gets recharged. And our stats, you know, go down. Okay. Yeah, just take some damage there. Take some damage. I meant to hit the other boss. You're not going to believe me, but I meant to hit the other boss. So that was a damn lie. I did not mean to hit the other boss. Okay. You unlocked the catacombs. I don't really know what we did to unlock the catacombs there, but I'm going to be honest. That's pretty nice. Okay. Bob's Rotten Brain is actually dealing a lot of damage. Bob's Rotten Brain is the name of our active, by the way. I thought it was just like an explosion that dealt a similar amount of damage to one bomb, but I think it's more than that. I also should be way more careful then when I'm aiming it, because it has the potential to do like a ton of damage. Also, it's not even the bosses that are like getting my goat right now. It is incredible shot. It is more so that like this endless supply of riffraff that's been generated. And I'm not talking about the rapper, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna need them to stop spawning enemies. That's like mondo annoying. Did you used to say, like, did you used to have like your school specific phrases that you would say in middle school? In our school, I went to school in upstate New York. What we would, oh my, I'm bad. I'm actually just bad. What we would say is like, you're done, which is like an incredibly rude thing to say. I don't know what this you're done would signify. It means like you got owned or something, you know? Because kids love, you know, owning other people with facts and logic, because you got no, like, you can't even vote, you have no purchasing power, being a kid kind of sucks, etc., etc. And so we would be like, you're done. And also what we would say, that's dirty, to signify when something was really, really cool and or good. Yo, that's so dirty, etc., etc. Or yo, that's a beast, as in to signify also something that's kind of cool. Now it's all litty and lit AF and mid. I'm just kidding. I don't think that like any one generation's lingo is necessarily more or less embarrassing than another generation's. Unless you were the generation that said swell, because then you should be kind of like ashamed of yourself. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You should have known better. Okay. Again, this is, the boss rush is going to take forever. It's amazing though, because sometimes in Isaac, you'll have just like a monster run, a beast or dirty run, if you will. And boss rush will take like maybe a minute tops, whereas we're definitely going to spend like more than 4 minutes here. But we should also unlock something. Like with every character, we do need to do this at least once if we want to finish the game. So yeah. Also, like, I'll say this right now, if you're enjoying the Isaac content, please let me know in the comments. I read them all. And also, since I've started making little YouTube videos or big YouTube videos, as the episode lengths would suggest, comments are obscenely helpful. I don't understand like what I'm pretty sure the YouTube algorithm is just, if there's a comment, send this to everyone. Send this forward to every single family member in your email Rolodex or whatever. It's incredibly helpful. Okay, also this room is very scary. So you'll notice that like we unlocked more game, right? Like last time the game ended when we defeated the mom boss. Now we have 2 whole new floors called the womb. Kind of spooky, right? Okay, we can go in here, pick up 2 demon hearts. Let's go. You'll notice me saying spirit heart, soul heart, and demon heart kind of interchangeably. If I say soul heart or spirit heart, it means blue heart. If I say black heart or demon heart, it means the black part. Why do I say that? It's because I think people refer to them differently. And while there is like an official name for them, I'm pretty sure like they're just very unknown because not a lot of people like watch the credits. No offense or anything, you know? Like, I get it. You want to thank all the people that are involved and you want to be able to like give them some time to shine. But I don't remember the last time I've sat through a movie's credits. Maybe with the movie Parasite, because we were all like kind of like, you know, like holy moly, that was just an incredible piece that we just witnessed, and we just were very content to sit there. Do we want Brainworm? Let's just try this. I don't think we want Brainworm. I think it's really good on characters who have tears, but for us with a laser, I don't think it's that. Is it? Yeah, no. Brainworm will sometimes, oh, like right there, it'll curve your shots so that it'll hit more things. Ah, okay, let's keep it. Fine, you won me over. But it doesn't work that readily. I can't get it to work all the time because we have a laser instead of tears. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, but like, if I can beat the rush, as in like the rush of people into the restroom or the rush of people back into the parking lot, just any rush whatsoever, Rush with the song Yes, you know, that the band Rush, I will try to do so, because something that I love more than any credit sequence I've ever seen is not driving with like 50 other co-captains. You know what I mean? I just think that people drive like lunatics in general, so I try to avoid it as much as possible. Also, this guy is like hated in the Isaac community. He's called the Bloat, and he's just like a really annoying boss to deal with. Probably shouldn't have gotten hit there a few times, but that's okay. Okay, Jesus Juice for some damage and range. This is fine. We get 2 health ups here, and these are Eternal Hearts, and another Soul Heart, which is really, really nice. And now we can go down to the next floor. You're like, Yisung, but what about the treasure room? So, with the womb, there will be no treasure rooms or shops. However, there are trinkets that you can find in the game that will make treasure rooms and shops appear in the womb, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive. There's also definitely like some trinkets in the game that make treasure rooms appear on floors where there shouldn't be treasure rooms. I know that for certain. Whether it's the womb, I'm not 100% sure. But that's just because there's like, I'm pretty sure there's over 1,000 or close to 1,000 items, trinkets, tarot cards, like you name it. Like if you took stock of everything that had an effect on Isaac, I'm pretty sure you would have over 1,000 things to keep track of, which is why a lot of people use like a mod that tells you what each item does. But I don't know, I like playing Isaac raw, you know what I mean? Okay, nice. So, oh my god, we just took 3 puberty pills in one run, which means we unlocked the adult transformation. And also we unlocked Maggie, which is really, really cool. Again, because I didn't grow up religious or whatever, a lot of my biblical knowledge is from the Binding of Isaac, which I know is not the is not a retelling of the Bible. What do you mean there wasn't Bob's rotten head in Genesis 3:14 or whatever? But I also like a lot of the names and stuff, like for crossword puzzles. I'm like, oh yeah, I know that from the Binding of Isaac. Oh, sorry, you're not cool enough to do crossword puzzles? I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm terrible at crossword puzzles. I just don't. The names of any actor or like actress will, no chance. Absolutely no chance whatsoever. Country capitals, no chance. No chance whatsoever. Musical stuff. Now, I have played a lot of piano in my lifetime, right? So musical stuff, sure. I can probably help a trivia team there. But like, I lack so much general knowledge. Let's use the shears for the first time, by the way. It turns your body into a little guy that goes around and damages enemies. So you can see even without us firing, Mom's heart, their health is getting kind of shredded, which is kind of cool. What's happening here? Okay, nice. Again, this is a pretty tough fight. You can see a lot of like bullet hell tears appearing. But that's gonna do it for the run. Let's watch this ending. What's in the box? Welcome back to my unboxing video. Oh, damn. Isaac's kind of got a thick dumpy. Oh! What the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, sorry, but I just talked about the I just talked about the credit stuff. So cool. We've beaten Mom's heart. We've unlocked so many new characters. So we have Eden, Lazarus, Samson, Eve, Maggie. We have so many people. I'm really excited. Let me know if you've been enjoying the Isaac content. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the video. It helps a lot. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. PST on twitch.tv, and I hope to see you there. You can also chat with us in the Discord below. Until next time, please be kind to yourself and patient to yourself, and make sure to drink some water if you haven't done so recently, okay? I'll see you next time. Peace.